Hello and welcome. And today we're going to look at two functions that are fairly similar, and or. And they are used for conditional situations. So for example, does it meet this test? And does it meet that test? And if the answer is it meets both of the tests, you will get an answer of true. If it doesn't meet both of the tests, you'll get an answer of false. So comparing this with the if function, with the if function, you can do many tests, not only two. You can also do only one with the if function. And with the if function, you also control what the answer will be. It doesn't have to be true or false. You can say, if it's true, say, congratulations. If it's untrue, say, bad luck. You can customize exactly what the message will be, if it's true or false. So, and or are a little bit more limited than if, but balances, they are probably easier to do in a lot of situations. So let's look at the spreadsheet. In column A, we've got student names. In column B, grades. In C, marks. And D, percentages. And F is group. So what we want to do is we want to identify all the students in group 1 who got grade E. So you can see the first one here, grade E, is in group 1, so that's going to come up with true. So let's go to fx and. So the first logical test is it grade E? So the grade is in B2, so we're going to say equals, and we have to put quotation marks around the E, and that's that test done. On to test number 2, and so we're going to say F2 equals 1. Okay, as you can see there, you can do more logical tests if you want to. And so let's hit enter, and the answer is true because B is E and F is 1. Let's just drag these down, and you can see we have true, and then a whole lot of falses because so let's look at number 3 here, because here we have grade E, but it's group 3, so it meets one of the tests but not the other one. Then we go to this one, row 8, it's E and 1, so we get a true. And then if we go to row 14, it's group 1, but the grade is F, so we get a false. So that's how that one works. Now let's look at OR. So I'm going to change this one now to be OR. So I'll just edit it on the screen here. We'll delete and put in OR. The rest is exactly the same. So what we're looking for now is a situation where either it is grade E or it's grade 1. It doesn't have to be both. So this is selecting one out of 2 conditions is met. So obviously we know that row 2, it meets both conditions, so true. Let's look at number 3 where we have a true. So here it's meeting one test, it's grade E, but it's not meeting the other test. It's not group 1. The next one is also true for the same reason. It's E, but it's not group 1. Row 7, it's E, but it's not group 1. Row 8, it's both E and group 1. Okay, then we come down to row 14. This time it's group 1, but it's not E. So you can see with OR, it's looking for a situation where you've set up a number of tests, and as long as it meets one of them, then you will get a true answer. You probably have to take your true or false results and go on and do some more manipulation with them. You will then probably set up something else that says, for example, if true, then do something else. But it's very quick and easy to set up and OR queries, so they're a useful part of your skill set. And that's all for today. See you again next time.